Well, hi there. Happy Wednesday, and thanks for tuning in to the Real Monica Adams Home podcast. We have been working feverishly to get the official launch underway. We will be going to our studios in Richmond Heights. We've got so much planned for you in that podcast with guests and incredible topics that you've been listening to over the last few weeks. Many of those topics coming from you, and that's what I want to be uniquely yours. Many podcasts, they just have the platform, they put it out there, and do they ever really ask you your opinions, ask you what topics you would like covered? You listen along, but wouldn't it be great to have yourself invested into the podcast? What do I mean by that? Your topics, your way, your type of podcast that you want. And as we continue to build that platform, that's what I want out of you. We will be doing a lot of back and forth. I will be getting you involved in the show. We will be bringing incredible guests on to talk in depth about the topics that you want me to cover. We also have the big YouTube TV show that will be launching soon. And what does that mean? The podcast and the TV show will be on multiple platforms so you can listen all over the world. I am super excited. There's so much to come. That TV show, by the way, will all have to do with lifestyle. What is happening in and around our city, the city that you live in. We're, of course, affecting the Missouri and Illinois side here locally, but it'll be pushed out all over. So it's what does entertainment look like where you are? The arts, the fashion, the fitness, food, changing lives through many facets. The mental, physical, spiritual side will be covered on my podcast, all about health and wellness and changing lives and being the whole person that we want to be. As well, on the YouTube TV show, it's all the other things you've known me for, the fashion side, the fitness side, as well as how much I love the arts and showcasing on multiple levels. Entertainment news, and then the news about you. What do I mean by that? I want to showcase some of the great stories about you, your neighbors, your family, your friends. We're going to show just how great the area where you are, some standout people are. Okay, today's topic, by the way, is from Tina Miller. Tina wanted me to focus on how failure is a success. Well, Tina, that is a really great topic. So let's think about that. If you are always successful, you're always rising on top, you never know what it feels like to have fallen flat on your face and to have to get back up. And when it comes to the fitness side, I'll ask clients to do a new move and they say to themselves, I can't do this. And they've already given themselves a out. I say, you can, just believe in yourself. Let's do it together. And many times I may have to hold their hand. It just happened actually with a client the other day. She looked at the step that we wanted her to get up on and she just thought, there's no way. I'm scared of that. A lot of times we'll have them do jumping part, but there's always modifications. Maybe someone has an injury from the past and they're trying to get through the mental block that makes them think they're going to injure themselves all over again. Or it's finding our way to get up to the next level. It could be a step that's only 6 inches, then we go to 12, we go to 18, 24. We keep going to where you're stepping, then you're jumping. It's incredible to see where you can come from when you originally thought, I failed over here. You didn't fail. You just kept trying, hopefully. Did you give up? In every facet of life, we look at in business, in our personal relationships, in fitness. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to keep trying. If you give up, you never know what's on the other side, right? So if we just talk about the fitness side, I have clients that I will say, I don't care if you fall on your face over and over and over again. Eventually, let's say we try 10 times, 9 times fall flat on your face. That 10th time you are so empowered because you do it. I have clients that would be happy for me to pass along to you that I asked them to do a plank. They maybe held it for 5 seconds and then that grew to 10 and 15 and 20 and 30. Now they're up to a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Well, how did that ever happen? Well, you believe. You believe that you can do it. You don't listen to the naysayers who say, you can't do that. Don't try to do that. Or, one of my clients is 70 years old and she said, I had a physical therapist and a doctor that said, you should just go do water aerobics. You should just swim. And she's like, I don't want to do that. I know I have more in me. She hired me, and you bet she does. And I've been showing some of those videos. Be sure to follow all my social channels, by the way, because I'm turning these incredible women and men into reels and stories showing what they can do and hopefully inspiring you to show you what you can do. Whether they are 10 years old or they're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I've had 95-year-old clients that I've shown that have been doing planks, that were lifting weights, that are helping them with their posture, helping them with osteoporosis and osteopenia. Think about someone who gives up on our seniors. Hey, don't do that. Just stay in that chair forever. Well, let's try to get them out of that chair because they need to go through just the regular steps of life, getting up out of that chair, doing day-to-day activities. That's what I love during my 3 years that I worked at Friendship Village. I love seniors so much. And now I'm not training them, unfortunately, as much anymore, but we now are going to brunches together. We formed an incredible friendship. I believed in them. We believed in each other. They allowed that partnership to work, right? Sure, they thought, Monica, I can only lift 1 pound. I remember this one lady, she was constantly, oh, you're giving me that 3 pounds. I can't lift that 3 pounds. And I said, but watch, you are. And she would go through and, oh, Monica, I can't do this. And then finally she's like, I did it. And it's that incredible feeling, no matter what age we are, as you teach your young children that they can succeed and to come back from what they believe is failure, right? As a parent, you teach that at a young age. Why don't you keep believing it for yourself in business, in personal life? Yes, it's phenomenal to go through failure. Why do I say that? Because then you know the growth and the leadership you have in you and the strength in you that you have in you to truly succeed. So Tina saying how failure is a success. Absolutely. Think about any successful person in the world. Start reading books about the people that you admire, that are role models for you, maybe in your business or in relationships. Trust me, as you look into their background, they didn't just succeed immediately. You know, we talk about a person running a marathon. They didn't get off the couch and run a marathon the very next day. They had to go through the struggles, the hardship. They did a 5K maybe. They did a 10K. They walked first, then they jogged, and then they run, then they sprint. We can't get off of a couch and go into a sprint when we haven't paved the path of the hard work, the grit, the determination. So yes, it is an incredible feeling. You're going to laugh at this, that I say this, but it's true. It's an incredible feeling to fail because we know that there's something ahead of us that we're driving towards. There's success that's within our reach. We can feel it. We can taste it. Eating it. I want to eat the success. If you've never felt that before, learn how to fail and learn how to get back up, crawl before you walk, and walk before you run. And learn the art of the path of failure to success. It's a beautiful path to take. Taking shortcuts, you never learn the art of your strength. So if you have a path to follow, take the longer one. See what goes through your mind. See what goes through your heart and your soul as you actually have to walk the long path. Figure out, how do I ever get to 5 miles on this path when I'm just learning to walk back from an injury? I'm coming back from physical therapy. My doctor said I need to start movement. Right. You're not going to run right away. You've got to go through the steps. It's empowering, though, to know that you're coming back from what you may consider to be failure. But again, how failure can be a success is an extremely powerful thing for you to teach your children and for others to watch you go through. I love my clients that say, oh my gosh, I look back at videos now and I fell flat on my face. And I used to think, well, I don't want to do that. I look like a fool or people are going to laugh at me. And once I teach them, who cares what everybody else is thinking around you? Just keep forging forward. Keep falling flat on your face. Do the push-up and fall out of the push-up. Get back up. Get onto your knees if you have to. Work on the depth of it. If you're squatting and you feel like, oh, I don't think I'm going deep enough, have somebody videotape you. Take pictures of yourself. See where you are. Many times it's eye-opening when clients say, oh my gosh, I really thought I was going deeper. Yes, until you see that. And then you say, well, forget this. I'm going to put a seat behind me and I'm going to have that as a point of reference for me to get down to. Then you realize just how deep I'm trying to get you to go. That's just a fitness analogy. But think about your success in life and think about how many times you had to fail or how many times people didn't believe in you until you reached the success that you wanted. But are you done there? So it's really awesome to taste success, to feel success. But when you're there, either find the happiness within and grow within that success, or you may feel like, I think I want more. Now that I know I am capable of this, now I want more. I have a lot of clients that I'm life coaching that have found what they thought was their tipping point, and then they realized, Oh my gosh, that ladder has more rungs to it. I want to climb higher. Well, keep climbing. Realize that you've heard it before, reach for the stars. They are attainable. Let them be within your reach. Or get up a little higher and then ask for support if someone needs to hold the ladder for you to reach up a little higher. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The most successful people in the world didn't try to go at it alone. Those that are in higher business, they learn to start to let go a little bit of the reins, start to delegate, start to trust. You form the incredible staff around you. You form the friendships around you that will lead to success for you and to success for them. So how failure is success. Wonderful topic from Tina Miller. Thank you so much for it. And I hope that helped you in some facet of your life. Just keep working on it. And don't forget, I keep telling you to grab some paper, grab a journal. And once you really start journaling, then you're going to want something that looks really pretty or looks really handsome or attaches to you, has something on the front that you can't wait to open up. Mine has animal print on it, a little fuzzy. It's like pony hair. And then I open it up and love to write in it, write the thoughts that are in my mind, write the aspects of visualization that I want for my life. Look back at failure and look at the success that's coming. I want that for all of you. Okay, so for tomorrow, we will be on live together and we will talk about confidence in a career change. Now, that one we're going to be on for a while. I can't wait to discuss that one. Dana Cantfield Dean wanted me to cover that. So I tell you what, I've got a client at 8 a.m., so why don't we meet each other right about 6:45? That way we can spend about an hour together before she has to come over. So 6:45 tomorrow morning, I will meet you right here, same place, for 1 hour, and let's really discuss your life. Or maybe you're thinking of a career change. I hope that you don't wake up every morning and just go through the motions and think that that's the rest of your life. There's so much more out there for you. Trust me. I did it myself. I knew I wanted to reach for something higher. I believed in myself. Those naysayers and doubters, show them. Literally say, watch me. I was going to post that on Facebook and just say, let them watch. Just those 3 words, or watch me. Let them watch. Let them see that, yeah, maybe you failed before, or maybe they didn't believe in you, but you have so much more that you have within you. You just have to believe that. Okay, so learn from failure. Learn that you can climb out of it many times. I don't care how many times you have to. Do it until you succeed. Success is within you, but you have to believe that. As we've been saying, these topics are all yours. I want you to have a massive part in this podcast. So thank you so far to all of you that have given us these wonderful topics. And please go back and watch them. We've talked about stress. We've talked about confidence building, anxiety, holding on to hurt, what that looks like, purpose in pain, building relationships, how to survive abuse. We're going to do that one again, by the way, because I went on my personal channel and it wasn't reaching all of you. I apologize for that. So we will be doing that again, and I'm going to bring a guest on with me. I'll let you know the date on that one. We talked about forgiving yourself, and today, how failure is success. So again, tomorrow morning, 6:45 to 7:45, we will talk about confidence, having confidence in being able to change careers and what that looks like for you. So get ready, get your coffee, get your tea ready, have some breakfast, whatever you want to do, but really chime in. And if you have changed careers, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love for you to be able to empower others. It's fun when we go back and forth and I'm able to call you out and share your story and pass it along to others. It's that community that we're building together. And then on Friday, we will be talking about creating positive energy in a negative environment. That's on the 24th. I hope after that you'll have a wonderful weekend. You'll do some soul searching. You'll do some more journaling. You'll realize that this is your new life, that you are learning the balance of mental, physical, spiritual health. And these are the paths that we're going to walk together. On Monday, we're going to talk about the balance of life. And if you get into depression, how you're able to climb out of it, how you can actually see that there is space for you to climb out of that darkness. That'll be on Monday. And then we will move forward. I know I've got to look back to see what Sean Ayers wanted me to cover. We have that, actually hers will be on Tuesday. And then we talk about how to sort through and process to deliver a message when you have so much coming at you. And I think somebody else wanted me on the 31st to talk about codependency. So we still have a lot to do to get through the end of the month. And then we're going to start in April. So think about those topics you want me to cover and send them my way. info@therealmonicaadams.com. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every morning, and all those bonus evenings that we get a chance to spend together. I'll always hop on if I can. I love this community we're building. Let's continue to change lives together. And again, thank you for the blessings that you bestow upon me. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to start with your intentions. I'll see you very, very soon.